Very good morning to everyone. Voice calm down. So when it come to yesterday class, we learned one example. If more than one product gives, how to calculate ABC, right? Now, so this is the example. They provided three product related information and their cost pool as well as the related volume information. One point we understand relating to the volume, when it come to single product, budgeted volume they will give as well usage volume they will give. But when it come to in this model, they give individual information of product as well as summation of the product. Now here the point we have to understand, the summation is nothing but budgeted volume. What are the individual things they given, that is called usage. Guys, clear? Okay, then fine. When it come to for the this example, I want to calculate step 1. What about the step 1? Cost driver rate only, no? Please copy the example, speed up. After this example, I will not give any time to copying the notes, ma. You have to copy with me. Okay, don't waste the time. Completed, huh? Can I start, ma? So add these points, ma, units also, because question 2 they are asking cost per unit calculation. Tell me the information about the cost pool, ma. Machining cost, next, ma. Setup cost, next. Inspection cost. What are the cost suitable cost drivers, ma? For setup cost, number of setups, sir. What about the inspection cost, ma? Number of inspections. What about the budgeted cost, ma? 10 lakhs. What about this inspection? 5 lakhs. Budgeted volume? Yeah. See, there is a point you have to understand. Total of activity is nothing but budgeted volume here. Clear, ma? So this 370 is the budgeted volume of machine hours. This 90 is the budgeted volume of setups. This is the budgeted volume of inspections. 370 hours, 90, 41. Now we will get cost driver rate, ma. 2703 per hour. Next, ma. 11,000, 12,195. Step 1 completed. That is the question they ask, ma, cost driver rate. What about the next question they're asking, ma? Cost per unit. The common sense we are applying cost divided by number of units. How you get cost, ma? Individual activity into cost driver rate. You will get cost. Sum of product A, you will get total overhead of product A. Divide with A related units, you will get A related cost per unit. What is the first cost, ma? Machining cost. What is the calculation part, ma? Usage, used machine hours, into cost driver rate. Now tell me the used machine hours for A, ma. 110 hours. Cost driver rate per hour 2,703. How much, ma? 2,97,330. So this kind of working note you have to express, ma, with clear picture. Now tell me about the B direct answer. Answer, I want cost value. Cost value 1,35,150. What about CMA? 5 lakh 630. Next, setup cost. How to apportion setup cost ma? Used setups into cost driver rate. What about the product here? Used setups ma? 5 setups are cost driver rate 11111. Answer ma? 55355. Now tell me about the B cost and C cost ma? 2 lakh. What about C cost ma? 660 or 6 ma? When it come to inspection cost apportion ma? How to apportion the cost here? Used inspections into cost driver rate. Used inspections per year 6 into 73,000. What about the B apportionment cost, C apportionment cost? 1 lakh 925. 7 lakh 31,700. Okay. Calm down. Which one ma? Last one. Okay. Use your calculator, not your brains ma. First one okay. Second one okay. What about third one ma? One person please. 2 lakh 40. Exactly. Now okay. Small mistake. Error ra. Early morning errors. Okay, then fine ma. You will get total na. Product A total please. Solve one product ma. We can save time. Product A na ma. 4 lakh 26,000. Anyone B? 5 lakh. Anyone C? 14 lakh 78 amma. 77,920. 14 lakhs 78,190. Divided with number of units ma. Please tell me the number of units information as per example. 120 units, 90 units, 50 units. Now you will get cost per unit. Cost per unit please. 3,515. Remove the point values. Just example only, na. 6,621. 29,560. Clear? Third question also they will ask ma. Third question they ask total cost per unit. Now what about this cost per unit? This is overhead cost per unit. Are you clear? If they ask total cost per unit, you have to add prime cost for this. Clear? Okay, then fine. Come to illustration number 6 month, December 23 question. December 23 attempt question, 7 marks. Everything available in the question itself, ma. But you have to give a judgment, single product or more than one product, that's it. You can observe the word here. The following information on 3 products. Now come to the question, ma. ADF bank operated for years under the assumption that profitability can be increased by increasing rupee volumes, but that not being the case. Cost analysis has revealed the following. So generally, one of the managers saying that our profitability will be increased because of inflation. But as a cost accountant or a management person, he said that not due to inflation of the rupee, due to cost only, profitability is impacting. For that purpose only, they are asking overhead related cost per unit calculation with help of ABC. Clear up? Okay, then fine. Activity is given, activity cost is given, activity driver is given, activity capacity is given. Next, with help of this, we can easily figure out what, ma? Cost driver rate. When it comes to the additional information, the following annual information on 3 products was also made available. So units is given. Next, ATM transactions, computer transactions, number of statements, telephone minutes. Can I name it is called used, ma? Yes or no, no? Now, what are the activity capacity they given? Can I name it is called budgeted, ma? Budgeted we are using for the purpose of cost driver rate. Used we are using for the purpose of apportionment. Clear, na? Okay, then fine. Illustration number is what, ma? Copy, ma. What's the requirement? What is the requirement, guys? Calculate the rate for each activity. Can I name it is called cost driver rate? What about the case 2? Using the rates computed in requirement in case 1, assess the cost of each product. So do you understand the terminology? Cost pool, cost driver, but some questions they will use different terminology. Clear? When it comes to observe this question, they use the word called activity. Clear? You can use what are the terminology, but you have to express the theme to the valuationer. Clear? So if you want, consider that too, no problem. What about the cost pool, ma? What is the first one? I'm not getting one. Please tell me one person. Providing ATM service. Huh? What about the second cost pool? Third cost pool? Next. Next. That's it. Huh? Please tell me the cost drivers, ma. Number of ATM transactions. Next, ma. Number of. I think they express the word what, ma? Transactions only. But with our knowledge only, we are expressing service transactions is different. Computer related transactions is different. Are you okay now? Issuing statements, ma? Number of statements, sir? Customer inquiries? Budgeted cost, please. Here you have to mention rupee symbol. Answer. Oh, sorry. Now what about the next one? 10 lakhs. Next budgeted cost. Next. Take a error. Rectify it. 3,60,000. Budgeted volumes, please. Processing transactions, computer transactions. Number of statements. Minutes. Cost driver rate, please. 0.5, 0.4, 1.6. Okay, then fine. What about the case 2? Apportionment and cost per product. Cost per product. What are the products we have, ma? Checking accounts, sir. Next. Next. Gold. So what is the first cost you have to apportion, ma? ATM transactions cost. What is the apportion? Used transactions into cost driver data. So here you have to express working notes also, ma. So what about the working notes here? User transactions, please. 1 lakh. 1 lakh. 80,000. What about the cost driver rate? 0.5. What about the personal loan working note? What about the gold visa? 20,000 transactions. 0.5. Cost, please. Checking department, 90,000. 10,000. Next, cost allocation. Computer transaction cost. Working notes, please. 20 lakh transactions into cost, please. What about this personal loan working note? 2 lakh. What about this gold visa? Transactions, sir? 3 lakh. Answer? Next one. Statement related cost. Used statements into cost driver rate. Three lakhs into 1.6, cost ma 4 lakh 80,000. What about this personal loan ma 50,000 into 1.6, 80,000. What about this gold visa ma 1,50,000 into 1.6, 2,40,000. That's it, huh? Telephone related cost. Used minutes into cost driver rate. Working notes, please. Cost. What about the next product? Cost, please. What about this one? 1 lakh 60,000 into cost, please. Tell me the total for individual products ma. 15 lakh 80,000, 2 lakh 14,000, 4 lakh 66,000. Instead of number of units, they provided number of products, sir. Yes or no? Divided with number of products. Products, please. 30,000, 5,000, 10,000. Cost per product. How much more? 52.67, 40, 2.8, 46.6. I hope in exam it will not take even more than 10 minutes. 7 marks. But when it comes to the next question, for understanding purpose only you want 10 minutes. This is a bouncer question we received in past attempts. Clear now? So if you have up to this conceptual clarity, you can easily answer that. But when it comes to the exam tension, we will think over. Clear now? For that solving purpose, for next question, discuss every bench. Then one person need to say what do, what not to do. Are you okay? So like a game. Don't make noise, just discuss. You have some knowledge now. Illustration number 8. Don't say answers, ma. Okay? Discuss yourself. Question number 8. Hmm. 7 completed, yaar. Yesterday only. Oh, sorry. Day before yesterday. Single product question, na? Illustration number 7. Illustration number 8, June 25 question. Read properly, read 1 or 2 times, you will get clarity. After assessing yourself, then you can discuss with others. I think this is not a difficult question. Lot of students are solving, ma. Sir, cmainter question. But I taken a choice at that student point of view. cmainter or cainter, ma? Cmainter only. Same question is there, huh? Okay, super. Then anyone? Your solution also completed, huh? Sumant, completed, huh? Where is the Girish? Guys, last bench, completed, huh? Speed up. What are the missing things, ma? Volume is not there. Volume related information is there. First we have to sort out that. Yes or no, no? How many of you know how to calculate that volumes in this question? Okay then, Suman, please explain. You only said you know. You. Anyone? Volume calculation, please. Oh, tell me, ma. I think there is a hand mic, ma. What is it? Okay. Tell me. What do you understand related to the volumes here? Okay. So list they are already given. Numericals is not there. Yes or no, ma? Cost driver, cost pool list is given as well as cost driver also they given. But volume is not given. Now tell me, ma. For a setup cost purpose, you have to figure out number of productions. Okay, done. I think that is a third point. After box only they provided information for relating to that. Yeah, tell me. Okay. The reason they said what is the point that you have to express. For the one production run, how many units? 24 units. For A, they are producing 720 units. How many runs we have to figure out? Individually you will get. Yes or no, no? How many, ma? 30 production runs for A. For B, ma? What, ma? 25. For C, ma? For D? Are you clear? That individuals is known as used. Sum of all. Budgeted. Now you will get cost driver rate, individual multiplication, you will get apportionment. Any complications here? Now when you come to store receiving cost related cost driver, requisitions raised. Up to that point, there is no information for requisition. At the end of the points, additional information they provide related to requisitions. What the point they said, ma? 50 requisitions for each of the product. 50, 50, 50, 50. Individual summation. What is the summation? 200. Guys, clear, na? So budgeted we are getting as well as individual also we are getting. What about this inspection, ma? Number of production runs, I hope we already figured out it. What about material handling and dispatch, ma? Orders executed. That information also there in additional point number 2. They said total. What about the total? With help of that I can easily figure out cost driver rate. But when it comes to the apportionment, I want individual. Are you guys clear now? Now what about the individual purpose they given? 12 units of order. Huh? Now A, how many units? How many orders? 720 divided by 12. 60. What about B? What about C? What about D? Summation. Clear? Yes, we sort out that volume related adjustment. Next, additional point number 1. Anyone? Tell me, ma. Yeah, okay. So point we have to figure out cost drivers related information they provide only for setup, store receiving, inspection, material handling. But when come to the cost pool, one additional point is there, that is called mission operations and maintenance cost. That related cost driver is not there in the question paper. For that point only they provided. What is the point, ma? The amount of 60,000 you have to apportion to remaining, not for remaining, they specified. For what, ma? Yes, exactly. Setup, store receiving, inspection. Now, what is the proportion you have to use, ma? 4 by 9, 3 by 9, 2 by 9. Are you guys clear? Now, what you will get? Revised cost pool you will get. You have to calculate cost driver rate for revised cost pool. Hope you guys clear? Any complications? 7 marks. If you know these logical points. Are you okay? Speed up, ma. Please present. What are the requirement, ma? Analyze the activity based costing recovery rate. Cost driver rate only now. What about the case 2, ma? Integrate the total overhead cost per unit of each product using ABC. Single product only, na? Here you have to do working note, ma. Working note for what? Volume calculation. That's it. That's the extra point. Illustration number. Someone tell me the cost pool, Nana. Setups. Stores or inspection? Stores. Inspection. Material. Cost driver. Number of setups only, na? Happy? So, okay. Cost driver, please. Number of production runs, sir. What next? Next. Next. When it comes to budgeted cost, setups, what they given in the question paper? What, ma? So, okay, space is not there. I will write working note for this also. Okay, if you have a space, you can solve like here at that point only. 28,000 plus 68,000 into 4 by 9. You will get revised cost. 63,000. Huh? Okay. Now working note, please. Working note 1. Revised budgeted cost calculation. Setup cost equals to, what about the existing one? 20,000 plus 63,000 4 by 9. Revised 20, 48,000. Next, stores receiving existing cost, share from 63,000 into 3 by 9, 36,000. Inspection existing 10,000, share total for that there is a no share. What are the amount they given in the question paper? We have to consider directly. Are you okay? There is a no revised. What about the budgeted cost, ma? 48,000, 36,000, 24,000, 25, 2592. Guys, clear? Huh? Now, budgeted volume, again we have to do working note. Na? Calculating budgeted volume. What are the products we have, ma? Product names. ABC only, no? D also is there, huh? I think we want total column also, no? Total. One minute more. Now, what is the first volume calculation? Production runs, huh? Number of production runs. $720 divided by 24. Huh? Answer 30 runs. What about a BMA? So for understanding purpose only I written here. Tell me the runs for BCD. 25 runs, 20 runs. What ma? 21 runs. Total please. 96 runs. What next ma? Number of requisitions, huh? How much ma? What's the working note for number of requisitions? 50 each, huh? There is a no separate calculation for that. Total requisitions 200. Orders executed, amma? Yeah, that's already completed. It's a working note, man. It's a working note. Already completed that calculation. Orders executed. 720 divided by 12. So 1 point, they already said total. Total 192. For this apportionment, we need to calculate. 192 is sufficient for cost driver rate. For allocation purpose, I want individual. Clear na? That is the intention of working note ma. Clear? Next ra. Individual please ra. 60, 50, 40. What about D nana? 42. Now what is the requirement here? Budgeted volume. Please tell me the budgeted volume, number of production runs. 96 runs. 200 requisitions. Again 96 runs. 192 orders. Cost driver rate please. 500 500 per run. What ma? 180 per requisition. 250 per run. 13 point. What ma? Per order. Case 1 completed. Case 1 completed. What about the case 2 ma? Total cost or per unit? Total overhead cost is sufficient. Total overhead cost per unit ma. Are you okay? Case B please. What about the first cost? Setup cost. Tell me the calculation part. Number of setups please. Thirty runs per run. Setup cost apportionment happen. Completed. Answer 1.5. Hey Sumant, you are not writing notes, huh? B ma 12,500. What about C? 10,000. What about D ma? 10,500. Ma, for each and everything you have to write working note ma. Clear? Next ra. Stores cost. Number of requisitions, number of requisitions only na, usage. What is the number of requisitions? 50 per requisition. Answer B. C. Sorry, everything will be same only na. Cost driver is common, requisitions also common. 9,000. What next cost ma? Here also production runs only na. What about the production runs? 30 per unit. 250 7,000. What about B ma? 6250 5,000 5,250. Any other cost, no? What ma? Material handling. Working note. Number of orders executed. Huh? What about A orders? 60 orders per order. 192. 13.5. Answer 810. B 670. C 540. D completed apportionment. What ma? 567. Huh? Please tell me the total ma. 32,310. What nana? 425. What ma? 24,540. D ma? 25,317. Now we have to divide it with number of units. Tell me the number of units ma. 720, 600, what? 480, 504. Now you will get an outcome name called overhead cost per unit. Please tell me the answers ma. 40. B 47 point. C D 50 point. Guys, clear? Only one point only difficult thing. Even that apportionment also we can easily understand if you know the meaning of the sentence. But the only thing we have to rectify is calculation of volumes. Clear, Nana? Ma, when you come to the calculation part, you have to write formulas, ma. Used production runs into cost driver rate. How you apportion store cost, ma? Used requisitions into cost driver rate. Used production runs into cost driver rate. What about this material handling cost apportionment? Used orders into cost driver rate. Okay now? So one model is there relating to past paper, that is relating to comparison between traditional costing system and ABC costing system. Clear? So out of six attempts, they asked 3 attempts this question, ABC related, 2 attempts just in time, 1 attempt, this attempt December 25, they asked throughput accounting. Clear? Illustration number 9 ma. Illustration number 9. Extra information they provided ma, but not difficult points is there in this question. Now see the question ma. A company produces 4 products P, Q, R and S. The data relating to the production activity are as under. So product P, Q, R, S, quantity of production. Can I name it is called units ma? Okay. Material cost per unit. Direct labor hours per unit. Ma, this is not rupee ma. Usage. For 1 unit they are using 2 hours of P, 2 hours of Q, 5 hours of R, 4 hours of S. That is the mean for this hours per unit. Are you okay now? Then fine. Same logic they provided for mission hours point of view ma. For 1 unit of manufacturing, P required 1.5, 0.75, 2.54. Clear na? This is about per unit. If you multiply with quantity, you will get quantity related hours. Quantity related hours. Okay, then fine. Direct labor cost rupee per unit is given. Per unit cost, that is. Now, this is used for cost sheet purpose. This also used for cost sheet purpose. Why? Because if they ask total cost per unit, what is requirements? Material cost per unit, labor cost per unit, overhead cost per unit. Guys, clear? Then fine. Production overhead are as under. So production overhead is not a single overhead, it is a cost pool. Are you agree? It's a pool of cost. What is the pool of cost here? Overhead application to mission oriented activity 1,65,900. Overhead related to ordering materials 8760. Setup cost 21,400. Administration overhead for spare parts 44,690. Material handling cost 25,545. Now, can I name it is called budgeted cost ma? Okay, then fine. Come to the following further information have been compiled relating to individual products. Number of setups is given, number of material orders is given, number of times material handle is given, number of spare parts is given. You can observe they already calculated total. What is the purpose of total? Budgeted volume. What about the individual? Allocation or usage purpose used. Any complications in the problem? 1 point student will do mistake. Why? Because please tell me the activities you are using. Overhead applicable to mission oriented activity. For that, what is the proper cost driver? Mission hours. In this box, mission hour is not there. Where is the mission hours? You have to do working note. They said here. Guys, clear? 4,500 into 1.5, 13,640 into 0.75, 2,340 into 2.5, 1,830,350 into 4. You will get individual hours as well as total hours. Total hours you are used for cost driver rate calculation. Individually you are used for apportionment or allocation. Guys, clear? Speed up. Speed up. 10 minutes is there. 9 minutes is there. 9 minutes. చూద్దాం ఎవరన్నా 9 minutes లో ఈ ప్రాబ్లం ఫినిష్ చేస్తారేమో విత్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్. ఎయిట్ సరిపోతాయి నీకు సుమన్? పైరా So don't habituate to checking the answers in the calculator. Please do with pen and paper. Habituate to writing up to qualification. Anyone, ma? Girls? Anyone? Gift is there, ma. Santa gift is there. Anyone receive Santa gift, ma? Yesterday? Chocolate. Nice. I hope all are enjoyed well, in Christmas. Only sleeping, Two shows. Which movies, na? Isha? Dandora. Okay. I think that Shambhala movie also quite good, na? Time is not, sir. Yeah, time is possible, yeah. I think I'm for businessman. Morning show, morning, evening, second show. All I covered. Only one movie. That much of mad about that businessman movie. I think even beep sounds also not there at first show. So based on this problem, assess yourself where you are lagging. Are you lagging in concept or are you lagging in presentation? Or are you lagging in handwriting speed? Handwriting speed, Till now, no one completed, Amma. Mesha. Tell me the answers, Nana. Cost per unit. Okay, how much, ma? Wait a moment, ma. Overhead cost per unit finished, How much, ma? 5.142 to 4.174, 174 or 147? What about the total overhead? This one 56,566, girls, how many of got this 56,566? Okay, super. So there is a issue with this Q. We want to rectify. At least overhead cost per unit. Anyone? ఏం పేరా నీ పేరు? తేజనా? అయిపోయిందా? యువర్ మిస్టేకా? Okay, then fine. Okay, then fine. That's the right answer. I think per unit also 4.174. Okay. Girls, speed up, ma. Completed, huh? Total cost per unit. Super. 20? 14, okay. Okay. 60.4, okay. Okay. They round off with 8, ma. 13 minutes. 13, not 13. 9 plus 6. 15 minutes. Okay, na? Right, teacher, you are on asking break. ఏం చేసావని బ్రేక్ ని? Okay, ma? Take a break. If you completed, then leave. Completed, Nana? Super. Even point value is also not changed. Huh? Yeah, I know, Ra. With your help only that possible, Ra, Sumant. You are a pillar. Okay, yeah. So